everyone! Today is a review video. I haven't done them for a month or more because I had exam session and now it's over and I can do videos again. Today is not my usual review of some fantasy book or fiction book like I like to do. Today is a review of popular book. I can say that because it is really popular, but I don't know a real good reason of it. I think that it is because there is a lot of sex. It is 50 Shades of Grey. What I can say about this book? Too much of everything, but I will better go through my points that I wrote to be more organized in this video, because I have a lot of things to say about this book. I have more negative points than good points. So the first negative point, the style of this book. I don't like it. It is childish, it is not really mature. I know that the book is written by a woman that is older than my mother, and my mother is in her 40s, and this woman who wrote this book is in 50s, and her style reminds me of some writers that only begin their career, but not a woman who has lived already half of her life. It is strange. Moreover, her style reminds of other artists, and it is not cool because she is original author and she has to have her own style, which will be her individual, unique, and nobody will say that it is a copy of, for example, Stephanie Meyer's Twilight. But she chose that path, so whatever. The second point is that in the book there is a lot of sex and it is too much of it. I've read the first book and the ending of it was a little bit strange and I didn't understand what happened, and I wanted to know what will happen next. How will she go out from this problem, how she will solve it, describe it more, but she didn't. She just said, okay, that wasn't really a problem. They will have sex again and for 10 times on one page. It's really destructive. I wanted to know what will be in the plot, how their relationship will develop and how they will connect with each other, how she will solve her problems with his strange preferences in sex, but they just having sex always, anytime. Okay, moving on to the third point. A lot of maximalism in this book. All of the characters don't look natural. They are all too artificial. This milliardaire who is too perfect and too imperfect at the same time. Student, 20-year-old girl who is virgin and never had any sexual contacts with boys. I don't really believe in this. I have one friend who is similar to this, but she is not like Anastasia at all, because Anastasia is too sane to be a real person. I can't believe that this is a book written by a really mature woman who has husband, who has children, and maybe she already has grandchildren. So this is a really strange book for a woman of her age, and I can't understand what audience she was expecting. I know that she wasn't expecting any audience, but when she was writing it, who she thought will read it? teenagers or women of her age or who. Another my negative point it is that this book was originally a fanfiction of Twilight. And this is another strange point, because a woman who's near 50 or maybe 50 with something years old writes a fanfiction of Twilight, but with sex, a lot of sex. It will sound strange, but the heroes of Twilight can seem realistic. A girl who is 17, she could be a virgin, she could be a girl who never had a real boyfriend. It's just a really strange book. At one point it reminds me of a little bit horny fairy tale, like fairy tale for adults. It looked like she was filling all the gaps in plot with their sexual acts. It is really weak solution for a writer. But this book has two that can be counted as one good point. It is really easy to read, so you don't have to think and try to understand some deep thoughts of this book, because there are any. You don't have to read a long period of time, because you can pass all the sex scenes that you don't want to read now, and it will be 20 pages. I hate reading books when I can see changing of situations, the changing in relationships, but in this book it is all the same. All the same things are repeating and repeating and repeating, and I don't know what about other people who read this book, but it made me sleep. I read it before going to bed and I slept very good without erotic dreams. So, I think that this is all that I wanted to say. I have a lot of thoughts, but they're too difficult for me to compose with a lot of emotions that I want to express. So, I hope that you liked this video. I hope that you have some thoughts that you can write in the comment box below. And I hope that you will give thumbs up to this video and subscribe to my channel, because I won't do this video again. Yay! But I will do a lot of other reviews on my favorite fantasy topic, and maybe if you want, I will review some books that you've read and you want to know my opinion. Maybe on my channel will appear another person who will do with me fun videos like challenges or some talking videos about girls, about boys. If you like this idea, then again write it in the comment box below. Goodbye till the next Friday. I love you, but I don't want to just do a pile of it and here, guys, you can sort it like you want. He has... It is oversexed.